Greetings from Hof, Germany. I'm Robert Swedberg, new to the faculty of the University of Michigan as Professor of Music and Opera Director. And I'm starting the school year by playing hooky here in Bavaria, where I'm directing a production of Verdi's Nabucco at this beautiful 10-year-old state-of-the-art theater. There are many things here that may be of interest to my new students back in the US, so I put this short video together to share some of these. I directed La Boheme here 2 years ago, so it's fun to be back again with the many colleagues and friends that I've made here. Hof is a charming place in the extreme northeast corner of Bavaria, a region known as Oberfranken, near Bayreuth and Bamberg, which will also share performances of this production of Nabucco. Hof is also near the Czech border, and was near the former border of East Germany, so it was an important border town in the past, but now is an even more important portal to points east. There are 80 state-run theaters spread all over Germany, and this one is typical of the newer ones built in communities this size, where the theater is as important as sports may be in the US, and where one management supervises production of all performances of opera, theater, or Schauspiel, musicals, symphonic performances, and productions for children. I've also added to this activity by offering regular yoga classes for performers here, and many of the singers, instrumentalists, actors, and dancers are coming to these classes held in the most beautiful ballet studio I've ever seen anywhere. Something is going on here every day, and a performance or rehearsal occurs on one of 3 stages almost every night of the year, except for a period of 6 weeks in the summer called Urlaub, when the entire enterprise shuts down completely and everyone goes on vacation at the same time. I was here already for 3 weeks in late June and July before Urlaub, because Nabucco will open the new season, and they needed to get a jump on rehearsal during the waning days of the previous season. Now I have the luxury of 3 weeks more of rehearsal before our premiere September 18th, which is twice as much rehearsal as we usually have in regional companies in the US. It is amazing, too, that all of our rehearsal during the last 3 weeks is on the stage, with the set, something else seldom seen in the US. Then, after the premiere, Nabucco will play throughout the rest of the year, here and on the road, as part of an opera season that will also include Don Pasquale, Floyd's Of Mice and Men, and The Sound of Music. The theater support areas, which include complete shops for costume, wigs, props, scene construction, and administration, are all built around this central atrium, which also houses the company's cantina. They design and build each production here, rather than renting productions as we commonly do in the US. So there are several hundred people working here, and the cantina is always busy, and often includes artists and technicians from all disciplines during Mahlzeit, or mealtime.
Johannisbeer oder Schwarzbier?
Schwarzbier. Okay, here is Susanna Chupakova. She is my Regie Assistentin, and she helps me do everything. And when I leave, she will be in charge of the production.
Hello, go blue!
Thank you. Go blue!
Go blue!
Go blue. Yeah. And Thomas plays the part of Nabucco in the opera Nabucco, so you'll see some more of him in some of the rehearsal shots that we'll have later. Now, this is your first time to sing Nabucco.
Well, yes.
And it's such an exciting role.
It's a little bit early. I'm quite young for Nabucco.
Yeah.
I'm 31. And, yeah, I try.
How long after school did you get this job? Was this soon after you got out of school?
Yeah, 2 days after school.
Yeah.
No, I just finished school, and this is my first engagement. Did you say that?
Yeah.
This is my first engagement, so my 3rd year here. Yeah.
Was there a challenge for you to make the transition from university to professional company?
Not really, because I worked a lot before while I was studying. So I had kind of, while I was studying, I think I made 50 productions in school and out of school. So I had quite a lot of stage experience, which helped. But of course, what's new in a theater like this is the rhythm. I mean, while you're studying, you can practice more, and you can. But here you have to function. You have to work, and you have to work when you are on the. So and to really get your voice working every time. This is quite a challenge. Yeah.
Well, thank you all very much. This has been really interesting, and I'm sure the students will have questions. So we'll
reading submission.
Yeah. So here's a little view of the model from Nabucco, and we'll talk about it in depth here in just a second. We're meeting now with Thomas Morgendorf, who is the set designer. This is your Binnenbild, yeah?
That's my stage design for Nabucco.
Yeah.
We have the two sides of life. We have the side of commandments, of the 10 commandments of
the Hebrews. Yeah.
And we have the side of Babylon. We have the rich side of life, opened. We have throne and
all this
golden life with party.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, the decadence and
decadence, and we have the pure side is the Hebrew side.
Yeah. So these are two
This and this.
two towers
We have two towers,
that are about 5 meters.
5.5 meters.
Yeah.
And it's very flexible. You say flexible?
Yes.
We can make this system. We can drive them as we like it.
Yeah.
We have thousands of possibilities to play with the two towers.
Now this is the third time that we have worked together.
Yes.
And what I really enjoy about it is the way that ideas spin, so that when you have an idea of an image or a way that you want to do something, it influences my thinking about the piece. Yes. Yes. So I've found many nuances for Nabucco that I hadn't thought of until I saw how this set works. Yes. So I really appreciate working with you that way, and I think we've had some very good discussions about the piece too.
I think we
mostly over beer.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much, Thomas. It's been great. We may have some questions for you in September.
Yes.
Because the students will see this, and they may give me a list of questions to ask you again. So we'll see you again. Thank you. Here's a scene from the last act of Nabucco, which I captured on video first just before Urlaub, so we could look at it after vacation and have the company remember what we had done. Then I got more footage during our first week back, now with the set, so I could use it during Beleuchtung, or lighting rehearsals to set light cues. That will be the next step, then 2 weeks of rehearsals with orchestra, and finally with costumes. After we open, I'll produce another video with some scenes from the finished production. Please let me know by email if you have any questions about this process, and I'll get some answers for you before I leave. So, best wishes, prepare well for Opera Studio, and I'll see you soon. Ich bin Robert Swedberg vom Theaterhof Deutschland. Auf Wiedersehen.